Imagine waking up one day to the realization that the things you've been chasing, believing they would bring you happiness and fulfillment, were actually leading you astray. This moment of truth is something many of us encounter, yet few openly discuss. In today's world, where the noise of others' expectations can easily drown out our own inner voice, it's crucial to pause and reflect. Ancient Stoic wisdom, a philosophy that has endured for centuries, offers a beacon of light in this chaos. Today, we explore how Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship but about finding true joy and purpose in the life you lead. This exploration of Stoicism is not about dismissing your emotions or struggles. Rather, it's about transforming them, harnessing them to create a life that's authentically yours. The Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance serve as timeless tools for navigating modern life. Together, we'll discover how to live not just any life, but one brimming with meaning and contentment. This journey is one of self-discovery and empowerment, where each moment is an opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. I invite you to stay with us through this entire exploration, as each step brings us closer to uncovering the richness of a life guided by Stoic wisdom. Embrace your individuality. Embrace your individuality is about uncovering and celebrating the aspects of yourself that make you uniquely you. Imagine discovering a hidden treasure buried deep within, a treasure that has always been there, yet perhaps you've overlooked its value amid the chaos of everyday life. This treasure is your individuality, the distinct combination of thoughts, dreams, values, and quirks that sets you apart from everyone else. In a world that constantly pushes us toward conformity, the act of embracing your individuality is a bold and defiant stance. It's like standing on the edge of a vast, uncharted wilderness, knowing that only you can navigate its terrain because it is yours alone. No one else can walk the path you're destined for because no one else has your unique perspective, your specific talents, or your deeply personal experiences. When you embrace your individuality, you're not just acknowledging your uniqueness, you're actively choosing to honor it. The Stoics, who were masters of self-awareness and personal integrity, understood that true fulfillment comes from living in harmony with one's own nature. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, believed that compromising your individuality is akin to denying your very essence. It's as if you were a rare, beautiful bird, trying to fit in with a flock of pigeons, when in reality, you were meant to soar to heights only you can reach. But embracing your individuality is more than just accepting who you are, it's about celebrating it. It's about recognizing that your quirks and differences are not flaws to be hidden, but strengths to be highlighted. It's about realizing that the very things that make you different are what make you powerful. When you embrace your individuality, you unlock a level of authenticity that attracts the right opportunities, the right people, and the right experiences into your life. Think of it this way: the world is like a grand symphony, and each person contributes their own unique note. If you try to blend in, your note is lost in the crowd, indistinguishable from the others. But when you embrace your individuality, your note rings out clear and true, adding richness and depth to the entire composition. Without your note, the symphony wouldn't be the same. You matter. Your uniqueness matters. Embracing your individuality is also about giving yourself permission to stand out, even when it feels uncomfortable. It's about rejecting the idea that you need to conform to others' expectations to be worthy or successful. When you fully embrace who you are, you step into your power. You become more confident, more resilient, and more at peace with yourself. In essence, embrace your individuality is an invitation to live fully and unapologetically as yourself. It's about turning inward to discover your true self, and then turning outward to share that self with the world. By doing so, you not only honor your own existence but also enrich the lives of those around you. After all, there is only one you, and the world needs your unique light to shine brightly. Guard your time and dreams. Guard your time and dreams is about recognizing the value of your most precious assets, your time and your dreams, and fiercely protecting them from the distractions and demands that threaten to diminish their worth. Imagine you're the guardian of a sacred treasure, a treasure that has the power to shape your life and the world around you. That treasure is your time and your dreams, and if you don't protect them, they can slip away, lost to the mundane and the meaningless. Time is the most finite resource you possess. Every second that ticks by is a moment you can never reclaim. Yet, in a world filled with endless distractions, it's easy to let time slip through your fingers, like sand in an hourglass. Social media, mindless entertainment, and the constant pull of other people's priorities can all steal your time, leaving you with little left for the things that truly matter. Guarding your time means being vigilant about how you spend it, making conscious choices to focus on what will bring you closer to your dreams, rather than what merely fills the hours. Your dreams, on the other hand, are the compass that guides you through life. They are the aspirations and goals that give your life meaning and direction. But dreams are fragile. They can be easily crushed by doubt, negativity, and the influence of others who don't share your vision. When you guard your dreams, you protect them from those who might try to diminish them or convince you that they are unattainable. You create a fortress around your aspirations, ensuring that they remain pure and intact, no matter what challenges you face. The Stoics, with their focus on personal agency and inner strength, would urge you to recognize that your time and dreams are within your control. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, famously reminded himself to be ruthless to the things that don't matter, a reminder to focus on what truly counts in life. This ruthlessness isn't about being harsh with others, it's about being fiercely protective of your own path. Guarding your time means setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and refusing to let trivial matters consume your precious hours. It means being intentional with your schedule, prioritizing tasks that align with your long-term goals, and cutting out the noise that distracts you from your purpose. This doesn't mean you have to be rigid or unyielding, but rather that you remain mindful of where your time is going and ensure it's spent in ways that honor your dreams. Guarding your dreams requires a similar level of vigilance. It means keeping your vision alive, even when others doubt you or when progress seems slow. It means nurturing your aspirations with positivity, surrounding yourself with people who support and inspire you, and staying committed to your goals, even in the face of setbacks. Your dreams are the fuel that drives you forward, and without them, you risk drifting through life without direction or purpose. But guarding your time and dreams is not just about defense. It's also about actively cultivating the life you want to live. When you protect your time, you create space for creativity, growth, and joy. When you guard your dreams, you give yourself permission to pursue what truly excites and fulfills you. You become the architect of your own destiny, building a life that reflects your deepest values and desires. In essence, guard your time and dreams is a call to take ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that you are the master of your own fate, and that by protecting your time and dreams, you can shape a future that is rich with purpose and meaning. The world will always be full of distractions and naysayers, but when you stand firm as the guardian of your own life, you ensure that nothing can deter you from reaching your true potential. Prioritize your well-being. Prioritizing your well-being is about much more than self-care Sundays or indulging in your favorite treat. It's about recognizing and honoring your inherent value, understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. Just as a car needs fuel to run, your mind, body, and spirit need care and attention to thrive. The Stoics believe that taking care of oneself is not a selfish act but a necessary one. How can you be of service to others, fulfill your responsibilities, or chase your dreams if you're running on empty? Epicurus taught that our bodies are like gardens and our wills like gardeners. Just as a garden requires regular watering and weeding to flourish, your well-being needs consistent nurturing. Prioritizing your well-being means tuning into your own needs and responding with kindness and compassion. It involves setting boundaries, saying no when something doesn't serve you, and having the courage to step back and rest when you're tired, even when the world tells you to keep going. It's feeding your body nutritious food, engaging in physical activity that you enjoy, and giving your mind time to rest and rejuvenate. Stoicism teaches us the power of perception and the importance of maintaining a tranquil mind. It's about observing your thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. When you're stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, remember the Stoic practice of stepping back, observing your thoughts as if they were leaves flowing down a stream, and then gently guiding your mind back to a place of peace and clarity. Embracing solitude for reflection is another Stoic practice that bolsters well-being. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to feel like you're missing out if you're not always engaged, but solitude offers a rare chance to connect deeply with yourself, check in with your inner compass, and understand your place in the world more clearly. Joy and gratitude are key ingredients for well-being. Even in challenging times, there's always something to be grateful for, a lesson the Stoics emphasized repeatedly. Cultivating gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It transforms denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. Value your support network. Value your support network is a reminder that no one achieves greatness alone, and that the people who surround you, the ones who lift you up, challenge you, and stand by you, are as essential to your success as your own abilities. Imagine yourself as a tree in a vast forest. While your roots, representing your personal strengths, anchor you firmly in the ground, it's the rich, interconnected soil of your support network that nourishes you and allows you to grow tall and resilient, even in the face of the fiercest storms. Your support network is made up of the people who truly understand and believe in you. They are your family, friends, mentors, colleagues, and even those who inspire you from afar. These individuals play a pivotal role in your life, offering you different forms of support: emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and practical. They provide you with encouragement when you're feeling down, wisdom when you're lost, and a reality check when you're flying too high on a cloud of illusions. They celebrate your victories as if they were their own and help you pick up the pieces when things fall apart. The Stoics understood the importance of community and the role of others in our lives. They believed in the idea of sympathia, a deep interconnectedness between all people and the universe. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on how each person is part of a greater whole, contributing to and drawing strength from the collective. By valuing your support network, you are embracing this Stoic principle, recognizing that your journey is not a solitary one, but rather one that is enriched and strengthened by the bonds you share with others. But valuing your support network goes beyond simply appreciating those who are there for you. It means actively nurturing these relationships, investing time and effort into them just as you would with any other valuable resource. It's about listening as much as you speak, offering support in return, and being present in the lives of those who matter to you. Your support network is not a one-way street. It thrives on mutual respect, care, and the understanding that you are all in this together. Imagine your support network as a carefully tended garden. Each relationship is a plant that requires attention and care to flourish. Some may need more sunlight, others more water, and some may thrive with just the occasional check-in. By valuing your support network, you commit to tending this garden, ensuring that it remains vibrant and strong. When you do this, you create a source of strength that you can draw upon whenever you need it, knowing that you are never truly alone in your struggles or triumphs. There is also an element of humility in valuing your support network. It's an acknowledgement that, no matter how capable or independent you are, there will be times when you need help, advice, or simply the comfort of knowing someone is there for you. This humility allows you to reach out when you need to, without fear of appearing weak or dependent. It's a recognition that being part of a network of support makes you stronger, not weaker. The people who make up your support network are the ones who hold you accountable, push you to grow, and remind you of who you are when you lose your way. They are your sounding boards, your cheerleaders, and sometimes your toughest critics. By valuing them, you ensure that these relationships remain strong and that you can rely on them in times of need. In valuing your support network, you also create a legacy of connection. The bonds you build and nurture ripple outwards, influencing others and creating a web of positive influence that extends far beyond your immediate circle. This network becomes a living, breathing entity that can outlast individual challenges, providing stability and continuity through the ebbs and flows of life. Ultimately, value your support network is about recognizing the profound impact that others have on your life and honoring that influence by being a source of strength for them as well. It's about building and sustaining connections that enrich your life, enabling you to reach heights you could never achieve on your own. The journey may be yours, but the support of others can make all the difference in turning your dreams into reality. Be mindful of your investments. Think of your life as a portfolio, not just of assets, but of experiences, relationships, knowledge, and personal growth. Just like a savvy investor diversifies their portfolio, you too should diversify your life investments, ensuring a rich and balanced return that nurtures every aspect of your being. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, taught that we should focus our energies on things within our control while maintaining an attitude of indifference towards things we can't control. Being mindful of your investments is about applying this principle to where you allocate your most precious resources, your time, energy, and attention. Each day is a series of investment decisions. How will you spend your morning hours? What tasks will you prioritize? Whom will you choose to interact with? And how deeply will you engage in those interactions? Each decision shapes your tomorrow, much like compounded interest shapes the future value of a financial investment. Ensuring these investments are wise starts with self-reflection. Understand your values, goals, and passions. Align your investments with these, ensuring that each action you take is a step toward the future you desire. When you invest time in learning a new skill, you're building your intellectual capital. When you invest effort into a relationship, you're nurturing emotional wealth. And when you invest energy into your health and well-being, you're ensuring your future self has the vitality to enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, be cautious of poor investments, those that drain your resources and detract from your quality of life. Just as a financial investor avoids squandering capital on unprofitable ventures, you should avoid wasting your time on endeavors that don't align with your inner compass. This includes mindlessly scrolling through social media, indulging in negative self-talk, or maintaining relationships that bring you down rather than lift you up. The Stoic concept of sympathia, the interconnectedness of all things, reminds us that our investments should not be solely self-centered. Investing in your community, in meaningful causes, or in helping others not only contributes to the common good but also enriches your own life, creating a sense of fulfillment and purpose that purely self-focused investments cannot provide. Maintain a sense of privacy. Maintain a sense of privacy is a powerful reminder that not everything about your life needs to be shared, displayed, or known by others. In an age where the boundaries between public and private life are increasingly blurred, the concept of privacy has become both a refuge and a form of empowerment. Imagine your life as a grand mansion, with certain rooms open to the world and others kept locked, known only to you. Those private spaces are where you nurture your deepest thoughts, dreams, and vulnerabilities, protected from the outside world's scrutiny and judgment. Privacy is not just about keeping secrets. It's about creating boundaries that allow you to protect your inner self, your essence, from being diluted or misinterpreted by the opinions and expectations of others. It is in these private spaces that you find the freedom to be yourself, to explore your thoughts without fear, to experiment, and to grow in ways that are true to you, without external pressures. This sanctuary of privacy is where you connect with your authentic self, away from the noise and demands of the outside world. The Stoics understood the value of maintaining a sense of inner control, where one's true self remains untouched by external influences. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often emphasized the importance of keeping your inner life under your own command. He believed that while you cannot control what happens outside of you, you can control your internal response and protect the sanctity of your mind. This philosophy aligns with the idea of maintaining privacy, keeping a part of yourself reserved, not for secrecy's sake, but to preserve your personal power and integrity. In a world that constantly urges you to share, disclose, and display every facet of your life, maintaining privacy becomes an act of rebellion and self-respect. It is a way of saying that your worth is not measured by likes, shares, or public validation. Instead, your true value lies in the parts of you that remain unseen, known only to those whom you choose to let in. By maintaining a sense of privacy, you safeguard your personal energy, ensuring that it is not drained by the endless demands of social exposure. Privacy also allows you to cultivate depth in your relationships. When you choose carefully who to share your private thoughts and experiences with, you create a deeper, more meaningful connection with those individuals. These are the people who have earned your trust, who understand the value of your privacy, and who respect the boundaries you've set. This selective sharing fosters intimacy and trust, building stronger, more resilient relationships. Moreover, maintaining a sense of privacy gives you the space to reflect, to think deeply, and to develop your own ideas and beliefs without the influence of external noise. It is in these moments of solitude that true creativity and insight often emerge. When you're not constantly broadcasting your thoughts and actions, you have the freedom to explore them more fully, to allow them to mature and develop before they are shared with the world. This incubation period is crucial for personal and intellectual growth, providing you with a wellspring of original thought and genuine self-understanding. Maintaining privacy also involves knowing when to remain silent, when to keep certain aspects of your life to yourself, and when to resist the pressure to overshare. It's about understanding that not everything needs to be public knowledge, and that some experiences and insights are more valuable when they are kept within your inner circle or even within your own heart. This discretion not only protects your own well-being but also cultivates an air of mystery and depth around you, which can be intriguing and respected by others. In the end, maintain a sense of privacy is about reclaiming your personal space in a world that constantly encroaches on it. It's about recognizing that your life is your own, and that you have the right to decide what is shared and what remains private. This practice empowers you to live more authentically, to protect your inner world from unnecessary exposure, and to build a life that is both rich in meaning and true to yourself. Stay true to your joys. Stay true to your joys is about anchoring yourself in what genuinely brings you happiness, rather than being swayed by fleeting trends or external expectations. Imagine your joy as a radiant compass guiding you through the complexities of life, a beacon that points you towards fulfillment and contentment. This principle is like embracing your personal symphony, where each note represents something that resonates deeply with your soul. In a world often obsessed with superficial metrics of success, stay true to your joys is a call to discover and honor what truly makes your heart sing. It's about understanding that authentic joy comes from within, not from external validation or the ephemeral pleasures that society often deems important. Picture yourself as a sailor navigating a vast ocean. Your joy is the North Star that guides your course. Just as ancient navigators relied on the stars to chart their journey, you too can use your inner sources of joy to steer through life's uncertainties. These joys are not merely indulgences but reflections of your deepest values and passions. They could be anything from the thrill of creating art, the serenity of a walk in nature, or the warmth of meaningful connections with loved ones. To stay true to your joys, you must first identify what they are. This requires introspection and self-awareness, understanding not what others expect you to find fulfilling, but what genuinely resonates with you. What activities, interests, or experiences make you lose track of time and feel profoundly alive? These are your true joys. Once identified, make these joys a priority in your life. This doesn't mean neglecting responsibilities or diving into hedonism, but integrating these moments of true happiness into your daily routine. It's about balancing the demands of life with what nourishes your spirit, ensuring that while you fulfill your obligations, you also create space for activities that bring you joy. Staying true to your joys also involves resilience against societal pressures. It's easy to get swept away by trends or to conform to what others find enjoyable or successful. However, real joy stems from authenticity. It requires the courage to chart your own course and to embrace what resonates with your true self, even if it diverges from the norm. The Stoics, often misunderstood as advocating for a joyless existence, actually emphasized a form of joy rooted in virtue and self-improvement. They taught that while pleasures are not inherently bad, becoming dependent on them for happiness is. True contentment comes from within, from living in accordance with your nature and values. Moreover, joy isn't just about the highs. It's also about finding contentment even in challenging circumstances. The Stoics believe that while we cannot always control external events, we can control our responses. Even when joy seems distant, maintaining a positive outlook and adapting to changing circumstances can sustain inner peace and satisfaction. In essence, stay true to your joys is about recognizing and nurturing the things that genuinely make you happy and fulfilled. It's a journey of aligning your life with your deepest passions and values, ensuring that each step you take is guided by your true north. By embracing this principle, you transform your path into one that's rich with personal meaning and authentic joy, making every moment a celebration of what truly matters to you. Don't let fear lead. Don't let fear lead is a profound invitation to navigate life with bravery and clarity, rather than being controlled by the shadowy specter of fear. Picture fear as a blinding fog that rolls in and obscures the path ahead, making every step seem fraught with danger. It whispers tales of doom, magnifies uncertainties, and threatens to paralyze your progress. Yet, in this fog, there is a beacon of Stoic wisdom that shines through, the choice to confront fear head-on and not let it dictate your journey. Imagine fear as an overprotective guardian, whose intentions are good but whose grip can be stifling. This guardian might shield you from immediate harm but can also confine you within the narrow bounds of comfort, preventing you from exploring new horizons and seizing opportunities. The Stoics understood this dynamic deeply. They saw fear as a natural response, but one that should not command your actions or decisions. Seneca, one of the foremost Stoic philosophers, insightfully noted that we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. This suggests that the scenarios we dread are often worse in our minds than they are in real life. Fear thrives on anticipation, creating elaborate and often exaggerated scenarios of what might go wrong, while in truth, many of these fears are unfounded or manageable with proper preparation and mindset. To not let fear lead is to adopt a stance of rational courage. It involves distinguishing between real dangers and imagined threats, between what is genuinely harmful and what is merely uncomfortable. The Stoics advise that we should meet our fears with reasoned consideration, assessing their validity and impact rather than allowing them to paralyze us. This approach is akin to shining a light through the fog, revealing the true nature of what lies ahead. Embracing this perspective means adopting a mindset of preparedness rather than avoidance. It involves envisioning potential challenges, not to amplify fear, but to diminish its power by familiarizing yourself with it. Just as a sailor prepares for stormy seas, you can prepare for life's uncertainties by developing resilience and strategies to handle them. This preparation transforms fear from an overwhelming force into a manageable and navigable aspect of life. Moreover, when fear does arise, it's crucial to confront it with composure. The Stoics advocated for facing fear not with panic but with dignity and calm. This means acknowledging fear's presence, examining it, and then choosing actions that align with your highest values and goals, rather than succumbing to fear's often exaggerated threats. Think of fear as a gatekeeper at the entrance to your greatest achievements and most profound personal growth. Behind this gate lies the potential for immense reward and transformation. By choosing not to let fear lead, you're making a conscious decision to move forward despite the fog, to step beyond the confines of comfort, and to embrace the full spectrum of life's possibilities. Ultimately, Don't Let Fear Lead is about reclaiming your power from the grip of fear. It's about navigating life with courage, guided not by the shadows of what might go wrong but by the clarity of your values, aspirations, and reason. By facing fear with a steadfast heart and a clear mind, you step into a realm where growth, achievement, and fulfillment await, where fear becomes a mere companion on the journey, not the master of your path. Celebrate every step of your journey. Celebrate every step of your journey. Invites you to savor the richness of each moment, transforming every small victory into a vibrant celebration. Imagine life as a grand, intricate tapestry, woven from countless individual threads of effort, experience, and achievement. Each thread, whether a triumph or a challenge, contributes to the overall masterpiece of your existence. This principle encourages you to pause and acknowledge the beauty and significance of each thread, turning your journey into a vibrant celebration of progress and growth. Think of your life as a grand, ongoing adventure with numerous milestones along the way. The Stoics, with their emphasis on living in harmony with nature and virtue, understood the importance of appreciating each step of the journey. They believe that life's value isn't solely in reaching the final destination but in recognizing and celebrating the progress made along the way. Imagine you're climbing a towering mountain. Each step you take is not just a move closer to the summit but an accomplishment in itself. By celebrating each step, you're not merely focused on the peak but also reveling in the path that brings you closer to it. This practice fuels motivation and maintains momentum. It's like giving yourself a series of well-deserved pats on the back, reinforcing the joy and satisfaction of progress. Celebrating every step also nurtures a profound sense of gratitude. When you take the time to acknowledge your efforts, you cultivate an attitude of thankfulness that enhances overall well-being. It's akin to savoring the taste of each morsel of a delicious meal rather than rushing to the end. This approach helps you appreciate the journey itself, not just the final outcome. But how do you practically celebrate every step? It starts with mindfulness, being fully present and aware of your achievements, no matter how small. Did you complete a challenging task at work? Take a moment to relish that accomplishment. Overcome a personal fear? Acknowledge the courage it took to do so. These celebrations don't need to be grand or ostentatious. Sometimes, a simple deep breath, a smile, or a note in your journal can be enough to mark the significance of your progress. Moreover, celebrating every step means embracing and learning from setbacks. The Stoics viewed obstacles as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you encounter is a chance to build resilience and gain wisdom. By celebrating the lessons learned from these setbacks, you continue to advance with newfound strength and insight. Envision each step of your journey as a unique note in the symphony of your life. Each note, whether a high point or a low one, contributes to the overall melody. By celebrating every note, you're not only enriching your own experience but also enhancing the beauty of your life's composition. Ultimately, celebrate every step of your journey is about recognizing that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination. It's about turning each moment of progress into a celebration, enriching your experience, and infusing your life with joy and gratitude. By embracing this practice, you transform your path into a continuous celebration of achievement, growth, and fulfillment, making every step a cherished part of your remarkable journey. Crafting a meaningful life with Stoic virtues. In conclusion, the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance offer powerful tools for crafting a meaningful and fulfilling life. By embracing your individuality, guarding your time and dreams, prioritizing your well-being, valuing your support network, being mindful of your investments, maintaining a sense of privacy, staying true to your joys, not letting fear lead, and celebrating every step of your journey, you can navigate life with resilience and authenticity. This journey is about more than just surviving. It's about thriving, living with intention, and finding joy and purpose in every moment. Stoicism teaches us that happiness and fulfillment are not found in external circumstances, but in how we choose to live our lives. By applying these principles, you can create a life that is not only successful by conventional standards but deeply satisfying on a personal level. As you continue on your journey, remember that you have the power to shape your life. Each decision, each action, and each thought contributes to the tapestry of your existence. Live with purpose, embrace your uniqueness, and let the Stoic virtues guide you toward a life of meaning and joy.